options there for him.
If you don't mind me saying so, Darren, that sounded more like a cry for help than a statement of fact regarding the goals and the lack of them.
Whichever way you interpret it, I will agree with you. It's certainly a game that needs a goal. James Trafford's not made a save, but Robert Sanchez did make one to deny Erling Haaland. There's João Pedro involved for the first time in the second half. His determination and industry was a potential problem for City in the first half.
He's done all right.
This is Jarell Harto, and now Levi Colwill. Reece James, who's in central midfield, and now Wesley Fofana, but that's a heavy touch. On it goes by O'Reilly to Doku. Cherki involved for the first time since coming on. O'Reilly clips in the cross. Semenyo coming onto it.
Yeah.
Good chance for Manchester City.
Yeah.
McCoy scores that.
Oh, he gets up early. He's got to hit the target.
McCoy scores
He's
that.
got to hit the target, Stephen. I'll tell you what I will say to you. There's a brilliant touch from O'Reilly. Just to open up the cross. This touch coming up here. Bang, look at that. Beautiful. I'll hang that up at the back post. Oh, he's got to score, mate.
He's got to score. It's a fabulous cross. The weight of it, the way he just hangs it up, floats it to take the keeper out of play. He actually gets it really well. Probably not a strong point if that's Haaland. Yeah, I think City are in front.
So what an opportunity early in the second half for Antoine Semenyo and Manchester City. And just a warning that with Cherki on the pitch, the variety of pass that Manchester City now have is different.
I'll mention it again though, lovely touch from O'Reilly to open up the cross for him and just hang up at that back post.
So Levi Colwill. Now Enzo Fernandez, who's over there with Mateus Nunes. And the free kick's given here to Chelsea. Goal scoring has been a problem for Chelsea at Wembley. They've not scored in any of their last 4 major finals inside this stadium. And they found it difficult to lay a glove on Manchester City in an attacking sense in the first half. It is a system that's been sent out to stop Manchester City rather than generate a lot of chances themselves. Here's Malo Gusto looking for Cole Palmer. That's a foul by Bernardo Silva. Forward to João Pedro. So Fernandez got the ball caught between his feet. Now City have got it with Semenyo, but he was far too eager to try and play the pass. Needed a bit more composure.
Yeah, he did. It's a little bit scrappy last 5 minutes or so.
Pep Guardiola's back on his feet and prowling the touchline. His team have been brilliant in domestic cup matches this season. They played 11 games before today. They'd won all of them, scored 35 goals in the process. If they win today, they'll be the first team ever to win every domestic cup match in the same season. It's never happened before. Gahey to Nico O'Reilly. Well, you wonder whether that'll be England's left side in the summer, Stephen.
Quite possibly could be. I think Thomas Tuchel will be delighted to see Reece James and Colwill on the pitch as well. After injuries, 2 really important players.
Could be half Chelsea and half City, England's back 4.
I think Gui's a shoe-in.
He was the manager the night they beat Manchester City in the Champions League final back in 2021, Thomas Tuchel.
Anthony Barry next to his assistant, Scouser.
Semenyo, well, he's going to be pulled back. He thought for a moment there he forced the turnover, but the whistle's gone for the foul on Colwill.
And it is a foul. Right arm comes in, there you go, leans on him, elbow into the back. Straight forward.
Tell you what is interesting, how high Cucurella is on the Chelsea left. I mean, he's on the halfway line at the moment, right up there. That's how high he is, right up there on Nunes. Whether that's...
I think that's to pin him, Darren, so Fernandes can, you know, they can get out and they can play.
Ryan Cherky.
To be fair to Gusto, he's attempting to do the same in this side, but he's not getting just as high.
Jeremy Doku. O'Reilly had made that little inverted run but didn't get the ball. Here's Gahey. Now Rodri. Doku against Palmer.
Okay.
Gusto next on the agenda. Palmer got that. No foul, waved off by Darren England in front of the City supporters who aren't happy.
No. This referee now will tell you.
Rodri. Played it straight to Caicedo. Here's João Pedro. Wesley Fofana was actually the player who made the run there. Did you see that, Ali?
You better believe it, in the inside right position.
Yeah. He went charging past. Here's Palmer. Space out on this side now for Malo Gusto.
Cross, one time.
Plenty of time in there for Gahey, and then O'Reilly. Needed to be a better cross from the Chelsea right wing back.
If Manchester City not behave, Chelsea will first score, and if Chelsea score, it don't finish.
Chelsea's defence has been tighter today. They've conceded at least one goal in 13 of their last 15 matches. The two exceptions being the last two FA Cup games against Port Vale and Leeds, but they have been relatively easy to score on, but they've been nice and tight so far. Pep Guardiola, the manager, has got to try and break them down. I think Callum McFarlane right now will be very happy with the way the game's going. That's a bit of a mistake by Trafford. That went, didn't it? It's a corner. That's a corner. Just a lack of concentration.
That's exactly what it is.
This Man City keeper won't cause problem.
And I'll tell you something else. He'll be kind of pleased he's not in between the posts.
Yeah,
he won't cause problem.
The heat come from the Chelsea fans now.
Play ball, you get corner.
Put yourself under pressure.
It's just one of those situations he's thinking about what he's going to do before he's got it under control.
Took his eye off the ball,
So Reece James, Chelsea's captain, out to take a corner that they weren't expecting to get after the lapse in concentration from James Trafford. Chelsea fans in full voice, lifted in. Trafford came and got a bit of it, but not all of it. And it's headed on and headed away by Rodri for Manchester City. That would have been interesting had he not been there.
It's a good header, Caicedo. He knows instinctively that Trafford's come for it, and he knows he'll not make it back to his line. But
Not
that's where Rodri defends it very well.
Very well.
Doku gets away from Gusto, but that's so important, that job there that Cole Palmer's doing, Stephen.
Yeah, he was doing it in the first half, really selfless, hard running for the team. Shows the other side of Cole Palmer. We talk about his class and his style, his quality, but done a great job for the team as well.
Doku just catches him there in the follow-through, doesn't he?
Won the FA Cup with Manchester City back in 2023, Chelsea's number 10. Hooked on by Rodri, straight for Reece James. Correa did well to get there ahead of Nunes, and now he wants to run in behind him. Kusanov came over, And that's a free kick. He didn't get the ball there.
Yeah. Do you know what Cucurella does really well? He gets in front, and he knows if he gets in front, at the very least he'll get a free kick.
Oh no.
And that's exactly what happened.
He's now the first player from Uzbekistan to get booked in an FA Cup final, Ali, as well. It's a day of firsts for Abdul Kadir Kusanov.
I know they like me defender, they get yellow card. For he go suffocate, there's no full perform. Do what
But again, it was bright for Cucurella because he wins the initial ball up, takes it in his chest.
As you get yellow card, you want me other
then runs in behind, earns a free kick.
Like crook boy.
Conversations involving Fofana and Colwill, listening in João Pedro. The responsibility for delivery is going to fall onto the shoulders of Reece James. Goes into the City box, it's headed away as far as Caicedo. Doku got the ball. It's a good job he did based on where he was. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Now they're penalty, but I don't think he'll get it. They're going to appeal. Corner is the decision.
They press their neck.
They're
going to take a look at it.
They press Man City neck.
I actually thought it might have been a free kick on Doku earlier on. You can't be given that.
I'll tell you something, if you give a penalty for that, we may as well all go home.
Yes, correct.
Wrong country.
That's not a penalty. And he put your heart for body.
Sorry about that.
But I agree with you, by the way.
Hey, by the way, the concern is Champions League, it's a stone wall.
They press
so the right decision, Peter Banks had a look.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Didn't take too long, and he's come up with the right outcome. So
absolutely.
Corner to Chelsea, but they're just working Manchester City a little bit with these set pieces, Stephen, now.
Yeah, and, you know, City giving fouls away
for the
making
first half.
silly
Man
headers.
City, all the chance, everything
James
that they
Dinks
get.
one in.
They lose everything. Their end product
Nunes
is
for
bad.
Manchester City, a bit more distance. That's a good ball.
Chelsea not really play well at the beginning of the first
Wesley
half. So at the end, they thought they come out.
The man trying to make something
But
happen,
this
but he got
second
real whip on that, Reece James.
Chelsea, they press Man City neck. They press
Puts it into that area in front of the goalkeeper who thought about it.
They press their neck.
You can see him, thinks about it, goes back the way. Just too much on it.
A lot more belief in the Chelsea ranks. Just having a decent spell in the second half of this FA Cup final. Still 0-0, approaching the hour. Here's Nico O'Reilly for Manchester City. Now Jeremy Doku. They've not quite found an attacking spark yet, City.
They haven't.
It's been a better second half, as you can see, with the ball from a Chelsea perspective.
We thought he would make a difference, but you've got to be honest, with opening 15 minutes for the second half, Cherki hasn't really got on either, has he?
I must say, Ali, they've been very aggressive out of possession, Chelsea, in terms of closing the City players down when the ball arrives, haven't they? It's been impressive. Reece James. Good interception that by Gahey, because Cole Palmer was the target.
You can just sense the fancy a little
That's
bit
best
start
for
the
this
second half.
Do you know what? I was just about to say
format.
the same thing. You can feel the confidence growing in the
They
Chelsea
want
group,
Man
Stephen.
City.
Yeah, you can, but strangely enough, this could help City because Chelsea are not in that low block. They're not that stubborn, hard to break down team. So in transition, there's more space there for City. So just look out for that.
Fafana kept it in, and then Doku fouled him.
Sometimes not having the ball all the time can help you, especially if you've got speed in the team.
Yeah. So Mateo Kovacic has been called back to the bench by Pep Guardiola, former Chelsea player. I suppose the big question is how long can Rodri play? You wonder whether it might be that.
Not get
Nico Gonzalez being injured might have forced his hand to start Rodri, so they've agreed on an hour maybe.
So there he is. A Champions League winner with Chelsea against Manchester City 5 years ago, but he's coming on for the team in Sky Blue today, and he is coming on to replace Rodri, so it's clearly a minutes thing in regard to the Ballon d'Or winner of Manchester City.
For leave Rodri now.
Manchester City have generated nothing since Semenyo missed the header.
It was a heck of a chance, wasn't it?
The Chelsea threat continues to grow. Here's Reece James, Cole Palmer, two players that Chelsea want on the ball. Now Malo Gusto. Bernardo Silva went in firmly. Got the ball. Nice to see a slap of the hands from the two players as well. Good sportsmanship between the two of them.
Don't see enough of it.
And the two captains down there. Trafford gets there in time.
And now that they play ball, I say that they play final. That first half was the shit of the ball. Second half, and now game starts.
That's a really good pass by Gueye to Cherki.
The
kind of passes we saw from Colwell in the first half.
They watch the ball.
Now Jeremy Doku. Cherki with a poor pass straight to Marc Cucurella. Seemed to play it without looking.
They get Rodri off the pitch.
João Pedro gets the other side of Nunes. Great determination from João Pedro, but likewise from the Manchester City right back as well. Well done, the pair of them.
João Pedro, do well.
You should see Rodri chase.
Do well.
Cucurella there.
Oh, he's running on empty, Koisty now. He's running on empty.
It's either empty or an injury, one of the two.
Yeah, I think it's just... Was it a month he was out for?
Yeah.
Difficult pitch, the cup final, the emotion. Probably only got an hour in his legs, 65.
It looked very evident there, I have to say.
Colwell to Enzo Fernandez. Space is starting to appear in the FA Cup final. Marc Cucurella for Chelsea. On it goes, offside, flags up though. And now City can make the change. So Rodri off, he's managed 64 minutes on his comeback from injury. And the man coming on, Mateo Kovacic, is hoping for a different outcome. He's played in 3 FA Cup finals in the past, never been on the winning side. So he's coming on hoping history changes today. Certainly nice, Stephen, to have a player of his experience to put on into a situation like this.
Yeah, of course, great player, slightly different. You know, not that natural holder, but industrious, powerful, can shoot within range, can create, a bit more of an all-rounder.
So Rodri takes a seat next to Donnarumma. That's Marc Gueye for Manchester City. Gusto in there sharply. I think they played really well today, Cucurella and Gusto in defensive positions when they've been 1v1 against the wingers.
Yeah, excellent. I think the four full-backs from both teams have been amazing.
There's Palmer. Malo Gusto. In goes the cross! Oh! Well down by João Pedro.
Chelsea walking Man City.
Chelsea walking Man City. Now we wait to see what Peter Banks thinks. He's having a look at
their first half. They play well, but they waste time. Now Chelsea, they press.
I think he makes a good run. There might be a coming together with the arms, but I think it would be very harsh. We'll get another look at it probably, but
Oh,
It's been checked and
Doku!
cleared.
Oh, my
I think the
boy,
description
Sabi
from Ali
play
is pretty
ball.
much bang on as well when you
Checky.
see the replay.
Oh, these two people Sabi
It's
this
Cherki.
ball.
There's a growing threat though from Chelsea. It continues in this second half. 24 minutes left. Antoine Semenyo has had the best chance
Oh
of the
yeah,
half.
do something.
Cherki.
Checky. Pass, not waste time.
Now Doku. Gahey's ball in.
Oh,
It's good defending in there.
oh boy, Massive to
Gerard
that
Marto
vessel.
tracked back well. Here's Doku.
Now that game starts.
2 to
That
beat
first
again.
half was a
Gets it towards
shit
the
of
near
a
post
game.
and slid behind.
Now you are
Fofana
playing
for the
football.
corner.
Boy.
Let's have a look at the penalty situation, Ali. I think you called it spot on.
Did you see it? Yeah, the picture there. I think actually Pedro tries to hold him off initially. I don't think there's an awful lot in that, Stephen, no?
No, there's nothing in that for me. Not enough anyway. Great defending by Wesley Fofana there, stopping that cross the front post on the full stretch.
Now that game starts. First half, they mess her up. The both sides now, they don't know, so now they want to play game.
So Haaland waits in the middle for Manchester City. Ryan Cherki is going to take the corner. There's all kinds of pushing and pulling in there, which Darren England's got to sort out. Goes short to Doku. Cherki plays one in. In actual fact, they did well to stop it going out there through Mark Gahey, but then there was nobody to react to it. Kovacic across there in front of João Pedro.
And that game starts. I love it.
Certainly feels like a breakthrough might not be far away. I think there's
You would hope so.
a lot more about both of them at the moment. It's just starting to open up the game a little bit. People starting to get tired. Here's Gahey. Semenyo out there against the ever-willing Marc Cucurella. That's a corner. There aren't many better, Stephen, 1v1 than him, Cucurella.
No, really fast at moving his feet, he's aggressive. His timing when the bite's there. Executes it really well.
He won't mind me saying he must be an absolute nightmare to play against, you know.
I don't think there's any doubt. I would imagine he might get one or two domestics at the five-a-sides at training. He's that type.
Yeah. So City corner. It's a free header for Wesley Fofana. Cherki plays it forward. Do you know what always surprises me when you watch Manchester City, and they scored a goal playing that way against Everton the other week? They very rarely play that central ball down for Haaland to chase.
Yeah, I think Haaland wants it more. His movement's great. I think that one was a bit tough, maybe too far out, but they've certainly got the players capable.
You play ball now, see two of them.
Palmer fouling his England teammate. I think there's a little bit of frustration in his challenge there because he didn't get the first one.
He felt he was fouled, didn't he? Whether he was or not, I'm not so sure, but he definitely felt he was fouled.
What do you think to this husky version of Ali McCoist today, Stevie?
He's battling through.
I'm not sure it'll catch on.
Oh, I tell you what, City are mighty relief there to get a free kick, aren't they? I mean, it's the right decision when you see the replay.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Correct decision.
It's the first one rather than the second one, I think.
Yeah.
What they shoot just now, Mona not keep the vibe, just continue like that.
The final 20 minutes of the FA Cup final, 0-0.
Turkey.
Turkey couldn't quite
He
squeeze
passed.
it through his Haaland.
Haaland.
He's hardly touched the ball in the second half. Finds Bernardo Silva.
Oh yeah,
And
nah.
it goes to Erling
Who
Haaland.
they open for her?
Pulled back to Semenyo.
Whoa! What? What? Boy! Haaland with the assist. Boy!
What an astonishing finish from Antoine Semenyo. The cheekiest of back flicks beyond Robert Sanchez and into the back of the net to break the deadlock in the FA Cup final with a wonderful finish.
And believe it or not, the assist comes from
What
a man
a backflip
who's
goal!
probably having one of those quieter afternoons. He does
Ah,
brilliant. He
play
runs
for
into an
Messi,
alien
Messi.
position for him. And behind the left back, puts a great ball across, but it is all about the finish. The back flick. What a touch! What a goal!
I don't know they play ball. Nonsense now they do things.
These are the areas that City
Haaland,
look to
you be a correct guy.
here you're in the
See where
sides of the
position
boxes.
yourself.
passing and running.
Oh, he go
I mean, that's one of
fair.
the great FA Cup final finishes,
Go
whichever
fair
way
like
you look
me.
at it. 20 goals in all competitions, and that is an extra special
Very
moment for
fine
Antoine
goal.
Semenyo.
That's a brilliant goal. A moment of real quality.
Go way fair like
I mean,
me.
it comes behind him. He's only got two options. One is to take a touch,
He go
and the
fair
second one
like
is
me.
to do exactly what he did.
Ooh-wee.
I mean,
Ooh-wee.
what a signing he's turned out to be, Stephen.
Incredible. Him and Mark Gay, probably up there with the best January signings you'll see. They've made this team stronger at both ends of the pitch.
Let's go. Can't do.
What an instinctive finish. Very little time to think about that, Ali.
74
No,
minutes.
we've been
Can't do,
talking all
can't
morning
do.
about the great goals in the
Just
FA
if
Cup
it's
this season, the
possible.
great goals in the
Massive
FA Cup
if
all
it's
time. You put that
impossible.
right there on that
Now they
list.
give fire for
Individual
fire.
brilliance
Now
from
they enjoy
Antoine
this game.
Semenyo, the cheekiest of finishers from the Haaland cross.
Fire
And the
for fire.
significance of it, the team that scores first has gone on to win the Cup 23 times in the last 27 years. Arsenal 6 years ago, the last team to concede first and go and win the FA Cup. Here's the ball, nearly the equaliser. Enzo Fernandez.
Almost.
After
Chelsea
a
be
perfect
almost
flick from Levi
score.
Colwill.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Chelsea be almost
He
score.
just
Oh
gets himself in
boy.
front. And actually,
Now this game,
from his point of view, just gets too much on it. What an effort. Just comes from a long
Chelsea
throw.
is not letting this go. They are going to fight to the end.
Well, what a chance. Chelsea
They are
make
not
an
letting
attacking
this
change.
go.
Off goes Cucurella. And on comes Pedro Neto, who's got 10
Don't
goals
remove
in all
Cucurella.
competitions. He's got
Even
4
good
goals
as a
in 5
remover, if I
games
don't already forget
in the
yellow
FA
card.
Cup and scored a hat-trick in the 4th round
Don't get
against
yellow
Hull
card,
City.
so
I think this is Callum now gambling a bit more.
The right
Taking the
decision
5
to
away,
move
going
on.
to the 4. Knowing that you're 1-0 down to City, you can't afford to have 5 defenders on the pitch.
16 minutes to go. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 1. The world-class finish from Antoine
Haaland
Semenyo, the
with the
difference.
assist.
Chelsea, though, so close to an immediate equaliser through Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
Here's Jeremy Doku. Surely the
Doku.
final opens up properly from here.
Has to.
You don't waste the ball. Turn around. Now they make a fast. As they hot, they hit
It's
her.
astonishing to think he missed the header and then scores with a goal like that.
Oh, see pass.
He
Who
made the
made
easy
that
one
pass?
look difficult, the difficult one
Boy.
look like child's play.
Boy, see pass.
Haaland's going to chase it. Sanchez just got there. Not the most convincing of kicks, but it was enough.
Oh boy, I
Here's
love
Doku.
this game now. That first half was a shit. Now we are playing football.
Doku to go at Gusto. Look for the give and go with Cherki. Cleared away by the right back of Chelsea. João Pedro runs into Guehi. Neto
Go on,
comes
not
away
for
with the
play.
ball.
Play on.
Guehi
Correct.
did a good job
Correct.
there for Manchester City.
Well, it'll certainly give him a bit of energy, Neto, that's for sure.
Yeah, more legs, more speed.
Boy.
You would
what
say
a
that the
game
goal
of
came
football.
against the run of play.
I love
Chelsea,
this.
were the strongest in the game at that point, but I think that helps City in a crazy way because there's more space for City to go and attack.
O'Reilly gets there ahead of Gusto. He felt the force of the challenge. Here's Cherki. Malo Gusto still down, by the way, for Chelsea. Doku plays it on. O'Reilly's in. Patient.
Oh, shit!
I've got to say, when you watch Manchester City in recent matches, they play
the opportunity for the second goal was wasted. Chelsea does this, so Chelsea want to score their own goal. Penalty.
That's Kusanov on Jarell Harto. More Chelsea penalty appeals.
No penalty. No penalty. Play on. Referee say play on. Oh boy, this game is sweet.
In the meantime, here's Enzo Fernandez. Neto.
Liver made the dance there, not do anything. Yeah. After all the dance, he waste time.
The big question for Peter Banks is whether Kusanov went from the back
this
of
game is on. Boy, I'll make this up.
It has been checked and cleared, so nothing doing on the VAR.
Play ball, stop to the complain. Oh!
Palmer. 13 minutes to go. Palmer on the move, gliding through. Malo Gusto.
Referee never blow. You carry on. They play ball. They need to play.
Jarell Harto looking for Enzo Fernandez. The
Correct.
cross came Kusanov. So let's have a look at the challenge.
I tell you, he gets his left leg across. That's an interesting one. I've seen them given.
Certainly a bit of a charge in there, isn't he? A little bit more than the shoulder, you would say.
There's Palmer. Gusto. Good response to going behind from Chelsea.
Oh!
That's an important header by Kusanov in the middle.
Chelsea was goal. They the vessel. You play ball once now. How be this?
Neto. Fingertips from the goalkeeper Trafford. Doku back there helping out against Malo Gusto.
Oh!
That's excellent from Jeremy
Doku! Boy, you good. Boy, you good. Boy, you
it's
good.
A good final now. It's taken a while to get going.
I think we'll get some 10 minutes now.
Neto to Enzo Fernandez. Forward towards Joao Pedro. A little nudge on Mark Gahey and then he lost his balance.
Get up! If they lose, if you fall, get up fast. No waste time.
Nice and calm under pressure from O'Reilly. That's an excellent touch here under pressure from Doku Ali.
Do you know something? He does exactly what your defence want you to do. He just holds it up, he gets a free kick, he takes the sting out of the game.
Oh, Doku, you good.
Excellent.
Doku good today. He's good. Doku good.
And don't forget, we've got the European finals coming up. Freiburg against Aston Villa from Istanbul on Wednesday. In the Europa League, the Conference League final is Crystal Palace against Rayo Vallecano, and the Champions League final at Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal on the 30th of May. And there is a person inside the stadium today very excited about Wednesday night. His Royal Highness Aston Villa supporter. It's a big night for his team on Wednesday, Coisty.
Oh, it certainly is. Will he be there? Do we know?
I'm sure he will. One of the abiding images was him doing Sweet Caroline after the semi-final win. Kovacic. They're getting Liam Delap ready on the Chelsea bench, so attacking reinforcements on the way. Into the final 10 minutes of the 145th FA Cup final of Manchester City and Pep Guardiola in control of it at the moment.
If you know what, Man City will need to score goal to push the game. So both of you need to score one goal. Pass now.
Chelsea have got João Pedro down injured. He slid in to try and
Oh, don't fall.
intercept
You
the
dey
pass,
lose
and he's
the
clearly
ball.
pulled something in the process. Whether it's a bit of cramp or something more sinister, we'll wait and see. Lost his balance,
yeah, you can see the left leg go, can't you?
Yeah. So the Women's FA Cup final, Brighton against Manchester City, Sunday the 31st of May, 2 o'clock, that's on TNT Sports 1. And the Isuzu FA Vars final, AFC Stoneham against Cockfosters, that's tomorrow, 2:15 on HBO Max. Now the FA Trophy final, Southend against Wealdstone, is at 4:15 on TNT Sports 4. So that's all coming up. This is the goal again.
Oh, it's a brilliant flick. It gets better every time you watch it.
Noel Gallagher enjoyed it, the City fans enjoyed it. Sublime Semenyo.
Everybody enjoyed that
Brilliant
goal.
goal.
That goal
Terrific.
makes sense. What a beautiful goal.
Not sure he enjoyed it just as much as everybody else in the stadium, right enough.
Liam Delap for who? Reece
So
James.
Delap for Reece James.
Chelsea will play two striker.
Liam Delap, who's never scored in the FA Cup, he's on a run of 24 matches without a goal. And if he could score one here for Chelsea today, it would be so valuable for them. They've got 7.5 minutes plus stoppage time to do something about this Manchester City lead.
They'll just shuffle to a 4-4-2 now, Darren.
No
Enzo
waste
Fernandez
time.
will come back and play alongside Salcedo. João Pedro and Delap up front as a 2.
It's Fofana, Enzo Fernandez, Malo Gusto. Cherky tried to anticipate that. Played on here towards O'Reilly. What a good run from him. Fouled by
Doku to O'Reilly.
in the middle.
Play ball! Oh!
It's a vital piece of defending from
Yo, your
Caicedo.
shoot.
Brilliant.
That pass now useless pass.
Position defending. Here's Cherky. Neto was battling hard. No
Wait
foul.
till this for they play. Nah, they waste too many
Got to
chances.
see that again from Caicedo, just to see how he did it.
I thought it was Bayer. It looked tremendous
Just
defending.
shoot.
Ryan Cherky. Nunes drives it through, that hit the goalkeeper, then hit the post. It's a let-off for Chelsea.
It's that run again, Darren, what we spoke about earlier. Little
Man
corridor
City, they
runs,
press Chelsea
very
Neko.
difficult to defend.
Man
when
City,
you've
they
got
press
4 or
Chelsea
5.
Neko.
Manchester City hunting a second goal.
Then they press their Neko.
O'Reilly. Offside
I'll tell you.
flag is up.
Margaret Downs a great save.
Oh, it was. It's off the keeper onto the post, Ali.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Watch this.
Oh, he sticks his leg out.
I think there's a bit of fingertip as well, you know.
Yeah, you might be
There,
right.
look, yeah. Here's the chance, though, at the other end is Cherky! That's a good
What
save.
a shot!
Straight at him, but he had to keep it out, Robert Sanchez. They can't concede another Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I tell you,
Man
it's a
City
good
walk
save,
you
but you'd
now.
have fancied Cherky there all day.
Yeah.
He's got to hit it a
Aye.
better height. Got to keep it low.
Chelsea, they
On
collect
the
from Man
rise, you can
City hard.
see he meets it on the rise, which is slightly harder to keep down. Take nothing away at all from the save, lads.
To move down Pedro.
So
put,
Alejandro Garnacho, who scored
Garnacho.
in an FA Cup final in the past, is on to replace
Now,
João Pedro.
Delap
And
will
the
not be
boost from
the
the Manchester
starter.
City supporters for the Manchester United connection.
That's the albino of Chelsea.
When he did score in the final, he scored against Manchester City, so the Chelsea supporters hoping that history repeats itself here.
Yeah, you they go. I saw you making the plans.
It's going to be a free kick to Manchester City.
Whoa! 5 minutes to go. whether Chelsea score one goal to make a good penalty or Man City score one goal to end everything. Everybody forget about the game.
It's that defensive brilliance from Caicedo, Ali.
O'Reilly does excellent again down the left-hand side.
I'll tell you.
He's running back towards his own goal. How he manages to keep that away. Terrific defender.
Blue moon being sung at Wembley under grey skies in the capital city. Here's Semenyo.
Shoot
The hero
now!
of the hour. Haaland couldn't control
Jesus
it.
Christ!
Colwill gets it away.
Boy, enter Haaland leg. Boy, enter
Haaland
leg.
can take that in his path. When he's running forward there, he's in and goal.
He scores everywhere, but he doesn't score here. His 12th game at
And now Man
Wembley.
City they
Still
play
waiting
ball.
for
What
his
did they
first
do
goal.
since?
He's certainly got an assist though.
Yes, he has. Nathan Ake is
That
ready for
moment wey
Manchester
Chelsea
City.
just
Sorry,
get
Stephen.
for beginning of second half.
Still time.
Wetin that one be do before? They just do gra. They just go back again, turn off. Man City wan def them. Their leg no dey touch ball. Oh,
Cherki right in front of Pep Guardiola.
Akamu.
Nunes, Cherki.
Let am there.
Looking to tee up O'Reilly, but Gusto was
Put
sharp
down
and
now.
alert for Chelsea.
No need to pass any pass again.
Here's Antoine Semenyo. Doku continues his battle with Gusto, and the free kick is given to Manchester City. Over 83,000 supporters here for the FA Cup final today. Both teams represented brilliantly by their sets of supporters. And it might just be, Ali, that one of the great FA Cup final goals turns out to be the difference.
Certainly looks that way at the moment, doesn't it? Time slipping away for Chelsea.
Kovacic onto Cherki. Now Doku.
No bad, no bad.
Pep Guardiola inching ever closer to another trophy as the Manchester City manager. Doku looking to get the other side of Gusto, but he was nice and strong there, Stephen.
Yeah, defended really well. He has done all day in the 1v1s. Been really impressed by him.
Gahey jumping higher than Delap. We're expecting 5 additional minutes when we see the board, so time well and truly running out on Chelsea's hopes this season. Offside flag up against Haaland. Confirmation of 5 minutes. Enzo Fernandez almost got the Chelsea equaliser straight after Semenyo had scored. Malo Gusto with the cross, Delap with a header. Too much on it.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? He's just got to attempt to keep that going where it's came from.
Ali, what about the player of the match?
Yeah, there's been some good individual performances in quite a tense game. I think Stephen's right. I think full-backs have done well. Gusto's played well. O'Reilly's played well. I've enjoyed Doku's performance. But I think, to be honest with you, at this moment in time, unless there's a dramatic change, if somebody scores the only goal of the game of that quality in any cup final, I think you've got to give it the match for man of the match, and that's why I would give it to Semenyo for the one real bit of quality.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
So the man in possession, the player of the match, and the 145th FA Cup final. His flick, the defining touch of what's been a relatively tight game. There's a yellow for Moises Caicedo. We've had a few penalty appeals today, Chelsea. Maybe that last one that they didn't get is the contentious one that maybe Callum McFarland's got something to talk about.
Definitely.
Certainly something that the two Joes will look at, I'm sure, after the match.
It's certainly worth a conversation, for sure.
So Manchester City closing in on another victory in an FA Cup final, having tasted final heartbreak in each of the last two seasons. They'll win it for the 8th time, and they'll join Spurs, Liverpool and Chelsea on that number.
Do something.
3 minutes away from a 17th major trophy in charge of Manchester City for Pep Guardiola, possibly his last one as the manager, and his team are going to become the first English club side ever to win all 12 domestic cup matches in the same season, so they've been the team in the cups this season. Fofana with a hurried clearance. They're also going to win the League Cup and the FA Cup in the same season for the first time since 2019. And even in what could potentially be a summer of change, some things do tend to stay exactly the same.
I mean, the record domestically in the Cup this year is remarkable, that you already mentioned, Dan.
The Chelsea game plan, Stephen, if it does finish like this, almost worked.
Yeah, it did, and you know, you've got to give Callum a lot of credit for that. I think he nullified the City team for large parts. I think if it stays like this, though, he will question himself. You know, should he have went to the fore a little bit quicker when the game was in the balance? Should he have backed his players and his team a little bit more? Did he have too much respect for Man City?
90 seconds to go. They've got to get on with it, Chelsea. Launched up towards Fofana, flicked on. It's going to fall for Neto. Good chance. Neto hits it straight at O'Reilly. Now there's space for Doku.
Pass now. Oh, for people to score one goal.
Chelsea still the lead. They've got a minute to find a goal. In went Bernardo Silva. The last time
they go. Ahead.
Haaland off and running.
Okay.
Jeremy Doku. Ryan
Shoot and once now. What the? What be this?
Haaland screaming for it on the other side. Eventually gets it. Had to get it earlier though.
Oh, he's livid. He's absolutely livid.
He wanted the first one, didn't he?
He did. He really
Let's not spoil on, man.
Stephen.
He spoiled that ball. It is for Allah to
He's
vest.
screaming at him now.
It is for Allah to vest.
That's how livid he is.
What do you need dribble for again? You don't need dribble.
You strikers are wired up different, aren't you?
See nice pass we don't give her. They just give her land. Now for your shoot once. They dance round this side too. Because they praise you say they do skills. Don't overdo one.
And he ends up taking a poor touch as well, probably frustration.
Too much
as much
now.
as anything.
Little frustrate. Game don't finish. It's over. It's over. Man City win.
The full-time whistle is blown. The Gallagher brothers celebrate. Pep Guardiola shakes hands with Callum McFarland. Manchester City have won the FA Cup.
Man
It's another
City.
trophy for Pep and his players. A domestic cup double. Another glorious day at Wembley for the City players and the supporters. A wonderful goal from Antoine Semenyo with the cheekiest of flicks. And the blue moon will replace these grey skies and will shine brightly tonight over Wembley Stadium. It's Antoine Semenyo's day. Pep Guardiola's
I
day
like
and
it.
Ali McCoist, Manchester City's day.
I like it.
Yes, I think that's fair. Overall in the game, I thought Manchester City had just a little bit more creativity about them in the game. Yes, Chelsea had some periods in the match with a lot of controlled possession, but when you've got players in your team that can produce a little bit of something different, a little bit of magic,
you
can
fuck
always
up
win
your
games of
plans.
football.
Alan for
And the
score
goal
that
that won the
second
FA
goal.
Cup final, let's
It's
be honest,
overdue.
special.
A lot of the time, Stephen,
It's
these
overdue.
finals are decided by great moments. One great moment, an individual moment, and that moment today belongs to Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah, it was special. And listen, a lot of the other City players deserve a good mention. You know, they defended really well today. Two centre-halves with amazing full-backs. But it's that one moment that decided
City
the game,
win
and it
the
was
FA
special.
Cup.
It was instinctive,
Yeah.
it was quality. And yeah, you know, deserves to win any game of football, that bit of magic.
The celebrations are well and truly underway. Chelsea beaten at Wembley, Manchester City win the cup for the 8th time. It's the perfect send-off for Bernardo Silva and others in the Manchester City group, and who knows, it might be the perfect send-off for Pep Guardiola as well. But the one